I think only time will tell, chat. Stream longer. No, like I said, I might restart later. Getting locked down. But it's like a good lockdown, you know? It's like, that's what I actually had a conversation with y'all. Like I said, my brand has never been about purity, but transparency, you know? I fuck with that shit, I can't lie. I do. But it's like a lot that needs to be done in advance for that, you know? A lot of tough conversations in the trade room. A lot of tough conversations in the train room. No, I would listen. A hang up of the jersey would be like just a whole different. You know what I mean? It's like I don't even know how honest I want to get with y'all during this conversation. It's so many things. Let me put it like this. Let me just call it for a spade a spade. I'm gonna have this conversation before I end stream because I'm gonna owe y'all that. Let y'all know where my head at. I love y'all and I care about y'all. All my real members are about substance and integrity and shit like that. Realistically, chat, I already been the type nigga where I've been having thoughts like, yeah, I'm around a lot of niggas who be on shit and all this and all that. But the type of man I am, bro, I don't give a fuck about the fast life, bro. I don't give a fuck about recycling the same shit year after year after year after year after year. It just doesn't entice me. It's fun, but it's not fulfilling. All my OG members know the type of shit, the type of guy I am, really, and at the core of my being. Gang. Yeah, it's like other aspects of my life can be stable and consistent and grinding, right? But it's like getting bitches and doing all this wild list shit. Even that bullshit. It's like, gang, fuck being a role model on some real shit. I don't care about that shit. I don't. I love when I play my instruments. I would love to have a crazy music career. I would love to have a beautiful family, a healthy setup, to be an actual impact on people and something positive to the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this shit is fun and it's lit. And it's like, I can do this. I can be this. Lord knows I'm very good at getting bitches. I'm very good at getting women. I'm very good at being lit and getting all that. But it's like, it's just not. I'm 24, gang. I see niggas 34 still doing this shit. And I can't lie, look at niggas like that and I'd be like, you ain't never at no point in your life decided to take nothing more serious? You know what I mean? And I'm just being honest with y'all. I have friends and family who are like this. Older and just still lit. And they take pride in it, and that's fine. That's fine for them. But if it ain't sitting right by me, I ain't gonna fake it. You know, it don't sit right by me. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. That's just how I feel. That's where my head is at, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, my nose ring for weird. So I'm just being honest with y'all because that's what the one thing I'm gonna always do is keep it real. Fast life, hard crash. What's the next move then? The hell if I know. Honestly, creating music, getting back on my main channel grind. Still, I mean, I still could be around shit, but it'd just be like, realistically, like I'm gonna speak vision-wise. Vision-wise, right? Let's say I was locked in with somebody seriously. Let's say this. But I just would be more productive with my creative aspects, you know. It wouldn't even be about just having fun with life. It'd just be like having fun through things that are like actual goals that are actually productive. A lot of times, bro, motherfuckers don't have nothing to show for this shit except more bitches, more money, and more like other shit like that, which is fine, bro. You know the type of shit we was raised on, bro. Fuck bitches, get money. Fuck bitches, get money. But I'm a thinker, bro. I just look ahead and I see them niggas that's never, like, their whole situation is just nothing sturdy. Especially when you have actual examples of people in your life, like, that have been married for years, long-term relationships, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you look at it as one thing, it's like, yeah, I'm betraying the game, I'm betraying this and that. But in a sense, it's like, who the fuck gives a fuck about what another nigga think about. I built this shit brick by brick. No, now I'm trolling. But it's like, you just look up in this game like, what do you get from that? You can't tell me what you get from that except more ego. You're saying more ego, more reputation, more status. You know what I'm saying? It's hollow. Thank you. We know it's hollow. Everybody that's in it knows it's hollow. But there's things that make it feel good being hollow, which is adrenaline. The fact that other people look at you as cooler. But then you gotta ask yourself this: what type of person is considering it a flex, and what type of person is considering a family a flex? What type of person is considering a fulfilling life on a pedestal, and what type of person is considering a fast life, a lit nigga with a big chain and bad bitches all around? You gotta ask what type of person is considering both. They're not the same type of person. You gotta ask yourself, what type of person would you want to be like? What type of person would you want to take advice from? What type of person would you trust? You understand? You know. Y'all know my default settings. I ain't gonna lie, my default settings is pimping. My default settings is getting hoes and being a YN, bro. I've been a young little nigga my whole life. My whole life I've been outside doing things. My whole life, gang. And I'm telling you, it's like I get to a point, I'm like, bro, I'm 24. I see niggas 34, 44, 54, and it's like nothing to show for their life. This shit deep, I'm telling y'all. And I'm not even talking to y'all right now as like a influencer that's like famous and somebody you should look up to. I'm talking to you like I'm really having this conversation with y'all on some real nigga shit before I end this stream, you know? Exactly, gang. Lula, 1,000% I know I'm God gifted, because this goes back to that allegory of the cave video. You could literally go back around people and fit in with them, but deep down inside, no, you don't fit in. You know you don't fit in. That's the allegory of the cave thing. It's like I could be in this lit shit, and I know I wear it well. I wear the young lit nigga that get bitches. I wear this whole thing well. But I know I'm more, deep down inside, I know I'm more than that. So any day I don't, but this is my thing though. I'm not forcing, anything. I just trust the alignment of things and how God goes for things. And all I can do is make my best decision and just trust God. So when it looks like I'm flipping back and forth, nah, I'm just always making a decision that seems right at the right moment. You can never touch a crystal ball and say my life is supposed to end up like this. You can't. You could just make your most genuine decisions and trust God. That's all you could do. You understand? And don't get me wrong, I have the IRL streams are fun. They're funny. There's a lot going on, but it's like I know better, bro. Like I know better, and I know better. But the thing is, like, I will never be a nigga who will be naive. I'll never be a nigga who will rush anything or be played with or be played. But I had to learn to be a man who does not play. That's the key, Chad. You gotta, because we always talk this woman versus accountability shit, but it's shit we do as men, you know, that makes other shit harder too. And that's what you realize, bro. Like a true lover girl, a serious joint, it's certain things that they hate or pushes them away. Being this is one of them. That's not funny, but it's just like, am I lying, Chad? Sometimes you find some light in a dark place, though. Sometimes you find some light in a dark place, you know what I'm saying? But realistically, like, that's why all these artists make songs about, oh, I let the good one go. I lost that good girl and all that. Like, who wants to be that nigga? Who wants to be that nigga? Then you be the nigga that's 40, 50 something. You got all the money in the world. You're cool as fuck to blind minds. Blind minds think you're cool. Look at his chain. Look at his car. I want to be like him. Yes. But the most sustained, happy, and wealthy person It's that motherfucker grandma and grandpa down the street that, you know, they know each other like inside and out like DNA. You understand? Never lose a good home trying to stay outside. It also gets to the point like I have so many things to do. I don't even care about being outside. Like, and every time I'm outside, it's fun. It's fun. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm lying if I'm saying I don't have fun. Do it look like I don't be having fun, chat? I be having fun. But y'all see me do these tours, right? And I come upstairs and I go play the guitar. And even Nicole said it on stream the other day. She was like, it's like every time you start talking about music, it's like life. You like full of life. There's so many things I do that make me feel like it's talking about topics that I find passionate to me. That's what built my whole channel, my whole career. It's music. It's my community. When I think of like the shit that this content shit has done, and I've been able to do with it. It's seeing somebody's life change. Look, it's hella things, but it's not getting lit. And it's not, in a sense, like fucking a bunch of bitches. Like, that shit fun, it's lit. Come on, man. We know the fuck how this shit go, but it's just not. It gets to a point you just start looking at it like, it's a bunch of things like that, chat. Are we going to get cuffed? I don't know. I ain't the type nigga to get cuffed this fast, but I am the type nigga I could recognize somebody worth cuffing. You understand, chat? Do you understand? I'm not the type nigga to get cuffed this fast, but I'm the type nigga that could recognize somebody worth cuffing, and then to start organizing the ducks to make it make sense. Like I said, I've done that before, bro. I've played both sides before. And then trolled the whole genuine person. You know what I'm saying? And I know I ain't the only one. That's just, you know, so it's, for me, it's no in between. Like, I'm just a transparent man now. Like, if I'm fucking bitches and I'm single, I'm doing what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. But if I recognize what I recognize, and that's like, okay, then I won't just keep doing that just because I'm doing that. You know, I won't just keep fucking bitches because I'm fucking bitches. No, if I recognize what's going on and I see it, I'm like, you know what? And it's so crazy because, like, being OC is so natural. Like, y'all don't even understand. It's some good Spaldings that called me today and blowing me up and wanted. But it's like, if I continue doing it, I'm playing both sides. I ain't playing both sides. And I could be wrong. I fuck around and can, you know, let's say it's Daz, right? I fuck around and be with her for 20 years. I fuck around and be with her for 2 months. Who fucking knows? But just know, throughout it all, I'm gonna keep it real and I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, who fucking knows, Jack? Who knows? There's stages in Henny punch in the air right now. No, it's gonna be a lot of punch in the air, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some punch in the air, man. But see, this is the type of shit you only be ready for when you do go through a period of like celibacy, when you do go through a period of like isolating yourself from people. And I've done that multiple times in my life where I've strictly just got on my grind and got my spirit right and got my mental right, got my emotions right, got myself right, my identity where I can look at shit and see it for what it is. Mind you, I have conversations with people and people don't even know I'm picking apart their soul. Like, I'm just looking into them when I have a conversation. It's like, you start really picking people's brains on topics like this, you start realizing they have no outlook on their future. They have no outlook on their future. They have no concern on where every single decision that they're making is going to continue to get them or what they're going to get from it. How you just understand how nearsighted people actually are. And it's like, I don't even think they realize. I think they do. I think people be knowing how fucked up what they doing is, or how fucked up the way they living is. And then maybe they just don't know how to change. Maybe they just saying, you know, it's working, so I ain't gonna fix it. Or maybe they just don't want nothing more than that. That might be it. And that's why I've learned to just accept people for what they choose to be. I'm not gonna say it's sad, because again, it's your life. You get out of it what you want. You really get out of it what you want. And I think just sometimes people just don't know it's more to life. That's what I feel like. You know, Practicing responsibility. I was trying to fit in and not feeling left out there, just comfortable. I tell you this is the last thing I'm gonna blame. This sounds like victim. This sounds like, wait, I don't fucking know. I'm gonna just call it for what it is. A lot of us never even had a chance to be anything different, chat. I'm gonna tell you this. I've been bred to get bitches and had that be the thing since I was a kid. Gang, I was supposed to lose my virginity when I was 12. Body count, the first, like, that shit was a thing when I was like 10. With your body, how many of you fuck? Like, this shit is all points to us. Like, it's like a game. It's like this. Listen, gang. Like, mind you, I'm 24, and shit I've been hearing since I was 12, and niggas have not changed or saw anything more than life than looking at human beings as numbers. You gotta think about that. Like, niggas really, like, this is what we do as niggas. Mind you, we're destroying people's lives, right? Because in a mix of fucking a bunch of bitches, you're gonna fuck a couple girls that were like genuinely good-hearted lover girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you just destroyed a couple lives to say a higher number to another person who probably is trying to use their number to beat your number, and you have nothing to prove to each other. That's from the very beginning. You had nothing to prove to each other. Here I am, I'm trying to use my shadow to be bigger than your shadow. But when we both get put in the light, when our shadows don't even mean nothing to us. They're not even an extension of a true version of ourselves. You understand? So it's like, you had this young kid, moldable mind, who needs some sort of structure, identity, or foundation. And then you give them the structure and foundation of money as validation, bitches, and the reflection of another person's eyes, right? So next thing you know, that's what they just evolve into. And now you know, my body count might be 10,000, and I'm just waiting for somebody to pat me on the back and say, good job. Do you love yourself though? We never made that a flex though. Damn, that chain is big. Do you love yourself though? You know what I'm saying? All right, we know you got some bad bitches, man. How you feel, man? Are you good? Like, we don't do that though. We don't, you understand? Yeah, that car is fast, man. But how do you feel on the inside? You know what I'm saying? We don't, you know what I'm saying? Right, is your people taken care of, man? Is your soul right? You understand? So, to hell with that. I just dropped some bombs on y'all. I had to clear my mind though. I had to get off my mind before I end the stream. Cause I'm like, I don't want to just, you know. What y'all think though? What's y'all mind? Like, where's y'all head at with this shit, chat? Nigga said, welcome back. I feel like, yeah, maybe now I gotta save the vibe. Maybe I do. Cause I feel like this shit is worth being said and worth being shared, being said. The plan on becoming religions. This is what I was gonna say with that. Cause in the middle of that, somebody might be like, okay, well, what about, it's something interesting about humans. Like, when you're strict on someone, when you actually try to give them valuable structure and you force it, it's like a natural rebelliousness comes out. It's like people that was raised so hard in church, they either stay with it for the rest of their life. I'm not saying churches and Christianity is the only religion. I'm gonna just use this as an example. It's like when they're so deep in it, it's like they get pushed away from it because they just want to try something different. So that's why I didn't mention like a relationship with God and spirituality, because I'm like, you have to find that on your own. You do. You can't force church and God on somebody, because when you do find your relationship with God and your relationship with your spirituality on your own, it never leaves you. It never leaves you. And that's, for example, why, you know, I could be having fun, I could be fucking around like this and that, but I honestly know I have a deep reverence for God. So it's like, I will never stray too far off, because like, I already know this shit don't even matter. When I die, my soul is up. That's what matters. I already know. It's like, chill. You know what I'm saying? That's why my integrity is like, I always, I'm always, it's nothing I would do on camera that I wouldn't do off camera, or I wouldn't do off camera that I would do on camera. Like, cause it's at the end of the day, y'all not gonna see everything, but God knows. So that's why it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like God knows, bro. That's why I feel like I'm just so blessed in life, cause it's like, I really, my integrity and my heart, the way it is off camera, or when nobody's looking, fuck if I didn't have camera, when nobody's looking, it's like, gang, I do shit all the time that I don't even speak on. Give people money. It's even little shit. Like, it's little shit. Like, motherfucker be drunk as shit, not taking advantage, making sure they straight, taking care of, getting water, all that. Like, just really being a genuinely good person. It's like, bro, I can't even stress it enough. Like, you make sure your heart right is on all the time, you will end up blessed. I damn near probably could have died in that car accident, chat. I have no injuries. No injuries. You understand? I could have died. People have died from less. You understand? So it's like, I can't, amen. It's like, I can't even, like, I don't even play with God, bro. I don't. I do not play with God. It takes simple things to make me happy. And I know what matters at the end of the day. Actually scared the shit out of me. Yo, I don't know why I have the type of sense where I can just laugh at it. I don't know why. And I'm not saying it's funny that it happened or that everybody was scared and all that. I'm just saying it's funny because, like, wow, like, that happened. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? God always walks with you, man. It's a quote I heard. I'm gonna end the stream with this, man. The will of God will not take you where the grace of God cannot protect you. All right, listen, chat. Y'all crash on stream. Chat, I love y'all. Dojo to the moon to Saturn, and we live in the solar system. Lens when you know we exist.